very basic diagram about the apoptosis, the signal being shown here. So whatever may be. So during the cell division, the DNA maybe breakdown or some kind of chemical which causes this kind of activation of apoptosis. So the first thing that is going to happen, the activation of the p53 genes, which is undergoes causes the activation of your different kind of p21 and other like bax bcl2 puma, and those are like some pro-apoptotic genes which is causes the formation of the some and activation of some enzyme which is cause the lysis of the outer membrane of the mitochondrial and cause the release of the cytochrome C and other some compound which can react with that of this APF1 and cytochrome C cause the formation of apoptosome, which cause the activation of your caspase, which is cause then the activation of your some kind of your caspase 3, 6, 7 like substances cause the apoptosis. So here is this picture. The adapted protein here shown like your FSL, what we call the FAS fast, which is receptor by means of ligand FSL, and binding with that cause the activation of the caspase 8. This caspase 8 has a dead domain which is DD, which cause the activation of the executor caspase, which otherwise called your effector caspase. That is also mainly called the procaspase. So this causes the activation get activated into and undergoes cause the proteolysis by various different protein degradation followed by the nucleus, and that's how it's done. Nothing else written here, so this much. Here is the killer lymphocyte fast ligand, as I have told. This is the fast receptor, then which cause a path trimer formation that cause the activation of your death domain of effector. This is how the the activated caspase 8, which is undergoes cause the activation of your executor caspase like your caspase 3, 6, 7 10 like, and this is cause the apoptosis of the target cell as shown in picture. BCL2 family of proteins, intrinsic protein. Some cytochrome C has been tagged with fluorescence protein to get studied. We hear the apoptosome formation, which is done by means of your release of the cytochrome C from the outer membrane and outer space of the mitochondria by means of stimulus, which is being activated by means of your P53 or maybe some extracellular activation. That cytochrome C then react with the APF1, which is called the formation of your apoptosome. Then this apoptosome causes the activation of the caspase 9, which thereby activate the executor caspase like your caspase 3, 6, 7, 10, and that causes apoptosis. And then this is the executor caspase done. So here is some three classes of BCL2 family proteins being shown here: anti-apoptotic BCL2 family protein, pro-apoptotic, and a pro-apoptotic BH3 only family. So broadly, if you want to classify the apoptotic protein, then we have caspase, which could be either executor or what we call effector caspase, and the second one is called initiation caspase, which is activated directly by apoptotic signals. These examples are like caspase 8, 9, and the most important is the 8 and 9. Other like 2 and 4 also. And those initiation of this caspase by means of your directly by means of apoptotic signal cause the activation of this executor or what we call effector caspase like your 3, 6, 7, 10, and that's activation of this inactivated executioner caspase to become get activated, and that causes apoptosis. The BCL2 FF1 caspase are different examples of this kind of your type of caspase. BCL2 belongs to the SERD9. And here is the apoptotic stimulus being falling, and that's called aggregated active effect of the BCL2 family protein to release outside of apoptotic stimulus, like what is called activated causes the activated BCBS3 only protein, and this causes inactivated anti-apoptotic BCL2 family protein to get attacked, and this causes the release of the intermembrane proteins. This initiated caspase, which is like a catalyst, or which you have to call the actively directly apoptotic signals. Those signals from there of the caspase 8 and 9 mostly cause the activation of the caspase 3, which is the executioner caspase, and that causes the formation of activated caspase, and then the cells undergoes the apoptosis. And nothing is important in this picture. That's it, I think so far. Yeah.